Hey everybody, it's Rachel from the Cornerstone Boutique in downtown Biloxi, and today I'm going to show you how to do some basic measurements. We're going to do 5 basic measurements, and these are going to be your most important measurements if you're trying to reference a size chart or you are trying to watch for physical changes in your body and you're wanting to track that. Now, you guys have heard me talk about our Style Blueprint. That's a one-on-one service that we offer at the shop. And the first part of that service is going to be body measurements. And your stylist will be taking these measurements, and we start at the face and then we do all the way down the body. But today we're just going to do 5 of them, and I'm going to show you how to do them, and you can do them yourself pretty accurately. Now, if you book a Style Blueprint, this portion of the style experience is going to be, we typically tell you to get your spray tan vest. Most people do them nude. That is going to give you your most accurate measurements, but sometimes people will wear, for modesty, like a loose panty, and you're welcome to do that too. You also need a tool. This is a tailor's tape. It's a sewing tape. It's got a few different names, but it's essentially like a bendable measuring tape. So you cannot use the standard tape measure that you get from Home Depot for this. You can, however, if that's all you have, you can use a string and then measure the string. But ideally, this is the tool that you're going to use for this. So grab your tools and let's get started. Now that we've got our tools, let's get started. So the first measurement that we're going to do is going to be our shoulders. You want to go over the widest part right here. So the widest part of your shoulder. There we go. So that's where I'm at. You are going to want to make this a little bit like, you want it to be a little tight, but not to the point where you're squeezing, because that's going to give your measurements off, and not too loose either. So just right there, nice and snug. That's kind of where we're looking, okay? The second measurement is going to be the full bust. There we go, across the widest part. There we have it. So right there. So that's going to be where I'm at on my full bust. The next measurement tends to be a little bit confusing from time to time. So the next measurement is going to be our waist measurement. When I say waist measurement, a lot of people automatically assume that's where their belly button is, and that's not necessarily true. For me, for reference, my belly button is here, but the smallest part of my waist is just going to be slightly above that. So you want to do the smallest part of where your waist comes in the most. So me, it's right about here. So there we have it. So the next measurement is going to be one of the most important measurements that you do. So it's called your high hip, but it's going to go across that lower belly. So if you've had children, a C-section, if you've gone through menopause, you're going to really want to pay attention to this measurement. So for me, I've had 2 children for reference, and this measurement on me is what determines if I size up or size down. I don't particularly like things really tight across this area, so that's why. So here we go. There's my high hip. Here we go. So right across there. And then the full hip is going to be the last measurement that you're going to need. So you're going to go over the fullest part right there on me. So there we go. There we go. All right, so those are your 5 measurements that are going to be the most helpful when ordering online or tracking physical changes in your body. So I hope that this was helpful, and share it with your friends so they can get the knowledge and education too. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for giving me your time.